So in front of me, I have the Jaal wooden alarm clock. You can get this on Amazon for about $28, but there's more to this than you think. It's not just a simple wooden alarm clock. This also doubles as a wireless charger. So as you can see, I couldn't wait for the video to get started. I just went ahead and took this out the box, but let's go ahead and see what else is inside this. So, you know, just some bubble wrap to make sure your package is safe. Nice little instructions manual. See here. And then obviously power cord you can plug in and get it set up. So let's go ahead and get this set up. And I will go through like all the settings and all the features and showcase some of the wireless charging. As you can see, I have the clock plugged in, ready to go. And I'm just gonna go over what the display shows you. So first and foremost, obviously you have the time here on the left-hand side, as well as your alarm indicator. If this bell is on, that means your alarm is set and ready to go. And then normally if it was the afternoon or evening, this PM indicator would show up, and it's just a little white dot that lets you know whether or not it's PM or AM. So because it's not on, it is 1:18 in the morning. Yes, I know it's late, but I'm more productive at night. Also, it's Saturday, so I'm gonna sleep in. But on the right-hand side, you have the humidity, and then you also have the date or the temperature. I have mine set to the date, so it is January, which is the first month, and then it's the 7th of January. So the reason why I have mine set to the date is because the humidity and the temperature, that's not the weather or the temperature that it is outside or in your area. It's only giving you the temperature of the room or where the clock is located. So if this was in the kitchen or if this was in the living room, it would give you the temperature of whatever room the clock is sitting in, because there's a built-in thermometer that gives like the immediate temperature of its immediate surroundings. So that's one thing I'm kind of disappointed about. I wish there was like an app or something to where it could, you know, sync to your phone or connect to the Wi-Fi to give you the real-time weather information. I think the humidity is kind of just a waste of space. This would have been really cool maybe if this was a charging thing and it showed you the percentage of the clock so you don't have to keep it plugged in. Or it could have given you like a cloud or a rain or a raindrop or even a sunny symbol to let you know it's gonna be sunny outside today, or it's raining today, or it's cloudy. Just something that's a lot more useful, because I think most people don't really care if their room is a certain temperature or humidity. But if you want to know that information, it is there. So I'm gonna go to the back and show you how to change all these settings, because the time is not gonna be set correctly when you first plug it in. And also you're probably gonna wanna change your temperature to the date. And I'm gonna show you how to do that. So just a brief overview of all the different controls you have. So on the back here, you have this sound control, and all this does is that it makes your clock sound sensitive, and it's kind of cool. So if you don't want the clock to be on all the time, and you want it to react to your voice or to a sound, you just set this on. And what that does is, in a few minutes here, or a few seconds actually, when I stop talking and making noise, this clock is just gonna shut off. So the screen's gonna shut off, and it's gonna kind of go into standby mode. So and then when I start talking, the clock comes right back on. It also reacts to any sound, not just your voice. So again, I'm gonna stop talking to demonstrate. And just by me snapping my fingers really close to it, you can clap as well, it will turn back on. So for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna set that off because it does just shut off when it can't pick up any sound. But again, here are your settings. You have the alarm, so you long press this and you'll set your alarms. So very quickly, I'm gonna show you to do that. So you're just gonna long press this button. And A1 means alarm 1, and you're gonna hit the alarm button again to see the time. In order to change the time, you're gonna use this slider here. So the slider not only messes around with the brightness, but when you're going through adjusting stuff, you can set the slider. And then I want mine to 7 a.m. And then I'm gonna hit alarm, and it's gonna go to the minutes section of the time. And then alarm 2, same thing. Alarm 3, same thing. So that's how you set your alarms. So this is another setting. So by messing around with the slider, this is gonna set to where my alarm is gonna be activated every single day. And then this is gonna set to where my alarm is only activated for Monday through Friday, so only weekdays. And then if I hit alarm one more time, it's gonna set the volume of how loud I want my alarm to be. So this is the loudest setting. I kind of wish it was a little bit louder, but I could hear it from my bed. So hopefully maybe tomorrow morning this will wake me up. But again, I'm gonna go back through all the alarm settings just to show you how loud it can get. And so this is the loudest setting. This is the quietest setting, second setting, third setting, fourth setting, and then again, your fifth setting. And then if I hit alarm one more time, it's gonna stop. So that's how you set your alarm. And then if you wanna change the date and time settings, you're gonna long press on this time button right here. So where it says 24 hours, 12 hours, and it says time right above it, you're gonna long press it. So just gonna hold it button. So the first thing that's gonna pop up is gonna be the year. So it is 2023, we're not gonna change that. And again, if I wanted to, I would just mess around with the slider that's back there. And then to cycle through, I'm gonna use the time button. So right now, this is giving me the date. So it is the first month of the year, January. It's the 7th day. So that's just it's gonna be month and day format. And then you can change, again, with the slider, 12 or 24 hours. I keep mine at 12, that's just personal preference. Again, if you wanna change it, just mess around with the slider. And then I'm gonna press time to cycle through. Now this is the actual time. This is where you actually change the time. This time is accurate, I set it up. But again, if I wanted to change it, I just mess around with the sliders and then press time again. And then this is where you can actually change whether or not you want the temperature to display or the date. So by sliding that around, I have the temperature, and the date, temperature, date. So DP1 is date, DP2 is Fahrenheit. So DP just stands for display, and then that's pretty much it. So I think I've covered pretty much everything. And just to make sure, if you want to set multiple alarms, you can do that. So remember how I went through all those alarms. To actually set them on, you need to make sure these sliders are up, otherwise it won't be on. So if you actually want your alarm to be set, you need to make sure that these sliders are on. So this is the first alarm, second, third. If I have this off, the alarm indicator goes away, so it's not gonna turn on. But if I put it up, it lets me know that my alarm is set. And again, to check your alarm, all you're gonna do is just hit the alarm button, which is right over here. And I'll make sure it's A1, time is set. And then if I want it on every single day, I'm gonna change it to this setting, which is E, which means every single day. And then this is the volume, and that's it. So that's pretty much everything. And again, the slider is gonna let you adjust the brightness level of the clock. You can have it set all the way up or low. I'm gonna have mine right here. Doesn't need to be any brighter than that. I can see everything. But yeah, this is pretty much the Jaal wooden clock alarm. Again, it's on Amazon for about $28. I'll send you the link if you want to order it for Amazon, or if you want to buy it straight from the store, I'll have the link to that as well. But yeah, this is pretty much the Jaal wooden alarm clock. I think it's a really good value for a digital clock. I don't know the market for digital clocks. I don't know how expensive they are, but I do know wireless chargers cost a lot more money. And this clock, just by setting my phone on top, I'm gonna have a picture of it. It does also wirelessly charge your phone. So all you gotta do is just set your phone. It works for iPhone 8 Plus and newer, I think, as well as Android phones as well. But all you do is you just set your clock on the top of this and it will charge your phone. So I think for $28, you're getting a lot here. I mean, you get a clock that sets the alarms. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I forget to charge my phone before I go to sleep. So sometimes my alarm, it's not gonna go off because my phone is off. So it's nice to have a backup alarm like this. And also, it kind of helps you get off your phone at night. So if you're like me, you kind of, you go on your phone to set your alarm and you're like, okay, let me check my text message, or let me check my Instagram or Snapchat or whatever. This is a good way to get you off your phone and just rely, on your actual clock to go to bed. That way you can just put your phone away. You don't have to sleep right next to your phone either. You can just have this clock here and it'll wake you up. My bed is behind me. It's pretty close. Oh, I didn't mean to shake the screen just now. So I could hear the alarm all the way from my bed. So it should wake me up. My only critique, again, it doesn't make any sense to me why you have the temperature, but it's only giving you the temperature of the room that the clock is in. I get it, there's a thermometer, but it would have been a lot more useful to have a feature in which it would actually tell you like the weather of that day. So that's the only thing I'm knocking about it. Overall, I like the design. It's very simple. You also get a 365-day warranty as indicated right here. So if anything goes wrong, you can just contact them at customer support and they will send you a new one, or replace it, or just give you your money back. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Jaal review clock. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Again, very, very solid package here. I would recommend this. I mean, I got it, I'm gonna be using it. They didn't send this to me. I didn't get a review copy. This is not sponsored. This is just like my overall, I thought it was really cool, so I thought I'd make a video about it. So again, $28, very affordable. Wireless charger basically that tells time. Also, you have 3 alarms. And it's just an overall, solid. It looks really nice. It's very minimalistic. Doesn't do too much. Doesn't stand out at all. It's just very, very clean. And yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Comment whether or not you had this clock. Comment, do you like it? What don't you like about it? What are some things that you wish it had? Drop me some of your recommendations. What are some alarm clocks that you use, or do you just rely on your phone? And do you think it's worth $28? Let me know. But again, thanks for watching, and hope you have a good one. See you.